Hi guys. So today we are camping outside yet again. I kind of need a break from being inside so much. I need some fresh air, some fresh backyard air. Backyard air, as we know, is some of the freshest air you can breathe in your lungs. Last time I slept outside with me and my mom, we camped outside here, and tonight I will be sleeping solo. Primarily because I heard that it's going to rain, and it's possible. It's possible. Okie dokie. So this is my official review this time of the 8-person cabin tent from Ozark. This is my official review of it. I know I already have a video where I slept in it, and things went great, but this is my official review of the tent. So if you're interested in buying a tent for you and your family, for you and 8 people, I hope this review helps. So this is what we like to call a budget tent. You know, one of the tents that you see when you walk into Walmart and you're going down the camping aisle, you see those tents. These are referred to as budget tents. These are not tents that are recommended for you know, extreme temperatures, whether too hot or too cold, with extreme rainfall, snowfall. I do not suggest getting a budget tent for any of this kind of camping. And I will say, camping is a rather expensive hobby to get into, even on the budget sense of things. Like my tent, it costs about $200. So please keep that in mind. And let's just get started with the review. So the biggest thing I'm going to say, and I mentioned it in my last video, is it did at one point fit in this bag, and it no longer does. I cannot for the life of me get it to refit in this bag. So once you take it out, I suggest making peace with the fact that it will never be out there or in here again. It's just not going to happen. She's kind of She's kind of sitting over there like a corpse right now, so just ignore that for a second. Now with any tent, whether it's budget tent or a high quality tent you get from a camping retailer, I highly suggest that you always put a tarp down. Now there may be rain, so I'm going to be doing a different technique for putting my tarp down. The last time I put a tarp down, I think you will remember, it was perfectly exposed. It was not hidden entirely under the tent, and the reason why, there was no rain. There was 0% chance of precipitation, no rain at all, nothing to worry about. Now when we're dealing with rain, what you want to do is you want to fold your tarp in and under your tent so it does not peek out longer than the rain fly suggestively. Otherwise, water will hit your tarp, go under your tent, and you now have a pool of water directly under your tent. Oh no! So in my giant Canada bag of tarps, we have tarps. Wow! And again, this is the Ozark tarp. I forget what size this is. Here's the size because my brain can't remember right now. Whoa! Tent time! So I already have it folded, but I may have to fold it further. So what I will do is I will assemble the tent and see if... So I will assemble the tent, and I will see after assembling it if I need to fold it more. And if I need to fold it more, I guess that's just what we're gonna do. So let's get to it. One more thing I wanted to mention, while yes, I am in the middle of assembling the tent, how great, that yes, it is suggested that 2 people assemble the tent. It is suggested for that, but I have now set this tent up like 5 times and torn it down myself like 5 times. You do not need, in my opinion, 2 people to do it, unless it's a windy day, unless there's bad weather conditions, maybe that's true. But so far, it hasn't been true for me, so let's just keep going. Okay, so the hardest part is done. The tent is now up. Now we just have to flip it to the right side, which I never have it flipped to the right side. So we need our tent to be facing a specific way because of this. This is the outlet port that you can put your extension cord through to get electricity into the tent. And this is secured through Velcro, as you can see. The cord can slip through here, and then you can Velcro it back up. And it's supposed to be able to stop water from coming through how it's sewn and everything. I can't attest to if that's true or not because it has not rained for me yet. So, well, we'll see what happens. So this is what we were looking for. This is our rain fly, and I will now show you how to install the rain fly. It's really simple. Just go along with the loops, and we put these little hooks in the loop, and rain fly does a great job keeping you shaded, keeping you cool, keeping you safe from the elements. So we got the stakes from inside the house. Let me get them out. That's not them? Okay, so these are our stakes. We won't be using all of these, probably maybe this many? I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, so the tent is completely staked into the ground. So now all that's left is to decorate the inside of the tent, and I will be doing it the exact same way I did it last time. Something important to consider for your tent for just comfort level is a porch. Believe it or not, just having this little mat down by my feet makes it so much easier to get in and out. Do not underestimate the power of a little mat right outside your tent. I highly suggest this. The electric is coming from the shed, and it is going into my tent from this cord here. So what I'm going to do now is I will feed it through. Okay, so I now have this extension for the extension cord. This has multiple outlets on it with the 3 prongs on it. Pretty good, pretty useful. I highly suggest buying a box fan. So anyway, now we will get started on, so now let's get started on the next thing. We have my air mattress. So this little beauty is another product of Ozark. It is, I don't remember what it's called, but it's their elevated mattress, and it's their cheapest one I could find that was elevated. So what's interesting is this is a self-inflating mattress with the aid of a plug. So if we open this up, there's a compartment for a plug in here. Get it out. Wow! We just plug it in, like so. Oh, there we go. Okay, and already we are inflating.
Okay, it's advice time. I suggest avoiding immediately buying expensive lanterns and wait for them to come to you at your local thrift stores. This is the Broadstone camp light that was once sold at Canadian Tire for $39.99. I bought it secondhand for only $4, and it has 3 different lighting modes and apparently is waterproof to boot. And this is the Ozark Trails 700 lumen rechargeable lantern. Its original price was $26.02, but I only spent $6. It also has 3 different light settings and is rechargeable. Buying lanterns like these are also a great idea in case of a power outage, so look for them the next time you're at your local thrift store. They're really handy.